So the EP is called Proactive. The reason being is I moved to London 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. And for all this time, I feel like that's how I've been. I've been proactive. When there was something that I wasn't given, I would just go look for it and try and get it somehow. So it sort of it really describes how I've been with my music career. And I promised myself that when I started recording the EP, I wanted it to be something that, like a process that I would look back in 10 years' time and remember how much fun I had doing it. That was the main goal that I gave to myself. And so far, it's been fun. Obviously, it's been hard. There's been a lot of things that have happened that could have gone faster, that could have gone just smoother. But when you're an independent artist, things usually take more time than they would if you had the help of someone high up there that was just look after a lot of things. Another things that I wanted it to be was just really handmade, just be like really rough in a way, sort of a sketch, and that's why I decided that the artwork should have represented it. So I was looking ever since Warrior from Mars came out, which was my first single. The image of the astronaut has always been something that I've been looking at, and something that it's always been connected to me somehow. And so I had this vision, let's call it that, of a helmet. And so I found this. I was just Googling helmets, like how to draw an astronaut helmet, and this picture came out. And I was like, well, that's cool, but it's not enough. I knew that I needed something else to just send a message. But I didn't want it to be something very professional. I wanted it to still be something that I could have literally made in a room. So I started looking at doodle art. And I just went on Pinterest and started trying to get some inspiration. And I found all of these drawings of things space related. And I was like, you know what, this is so cool. I want to draw it. So I decided to draw it. But unfortunately, I don't have drawing skills. So I started looking till I found a godness of mine who really helped me. Her name is Cecilia, and she started drawing it. And so she came back to me with these things. So all of these little drawings. And I was like, this looks cool. And it just, when I look at it, what I see is like a baby, like a kid, like someone who really wants to do something in music. And that's literally me. I'm like a little spot in the music industry that is just trying to stay there without being removed from the big people that are out there. So we started recording the songs in October, and it's been a very, very long process. Maybe not the recording as much as everything that comes after it. So once you have all the tracks recorded and you have all the instruments done, you have the drums, you got the guitars recorded, vocals are in, electric guitar, bass, everything is in, but then you come to a point where you say, what now? So the process after that was very long, and I worked with Robin Barter, who helped me produce the EP. And I think when you work with another person, you sort of get some different eyes inside of it. It's like a different ear. But the good thing about it is that we worked together beforehand. So it was a different listener, but they still knew what I wanted. He could help me actually making something that I could visualize or that I could hear, just make it happen. So we started recording in October. We recorded till December, January. Until then, it's just been mixing and just making it sound good, which hopefully it does. So once I had all the tracks done and it was ready, it was a full product. I sort of knew what to do and how to do it, but I didn't want to do things in a normal way. I really wanted to try and push the EP as much as I could, because the amount of work and the amount of soul and heart and mind that I've put inside of it was just massive. It was an incredible amount of time and of my inner self just put inside of a EP. So I went on the AWOL website and I applied to have to just be one of their artists. And a couple days after, I got a reply saying, unfortunately, we have decided not to work with you. I just did not accept that to be an answer. So a couple days after, maybe I think it was 4 or 5 days after I got the answer, I just went on the website again and I applied again. And in one of the boxes that said like link to music, I put the demos to the EP, because I really think my sound has developed. At least I tried. And so I was like, please just check out the EP demos, because I know that it could do something in the music industry. I know that it's good. Like I believe in the EP. I was like, just please give me a chance. So I applied for it, and a couple days after, I just received the email saying, well, we got you. You're part of it. And I was so excited. It was like the first little milestone that made me say, if you really try hard for things and if you visualize them as if they were gonna happen, because you know that they're gonna happen, they just will.